podcast system. How's it going, everybody? Hope you're having a nice day. Is my party here?
Hi.
Hi, everybody. How's it going?
Oh, good.
I'm here too. I'm muted. I'm here.
Hello, everybody in the chat. Hello, Josephine and Unicorn. Hi, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. We're going to play some real chill 5th edition D&D. I'm going to recap you guys where we left off. So, the AXE+ARCANA is a fabled tavern in which heroes of the past gathered before mighty quests. Built atop the AXE+ARCANA is Fellstone Tower, home to adventurers where they would lay their head in between treasure dives. Barris the Wizard is the person who maintains the establishment and set out a call looking for adventurers to help him fight back the darkness that has overtaken the lands of Ambrosia. So over the past couple weeks, Barris has sent you out on various tasks, and we have discovered a connection, a series of clues leading us to believe some activity dealing with dragons is beginning to gain traction in the lands of Ambrosia. Do you guys all remember last week what happened, perchance?
I remember rolling under a bunch of tables.
Does somebody in the party have a real noisy microphone? Maybe it's next to a keyboard, or I'm getting a lot of clipping.
No. I think
I'm just sitting still.
Okay. Okay, cool. It chilled out.
Still happening?
No, it chilled out.
Yeah, I remember we got blue dragon tooth.
That is correct. Okay, so Barris the Wizard got wind that a magical item was being sold undercover in the Frothing Otter Tavern. So your party headed out and tried to uncover the mystery. What had happened, it was a sort of a misunderstanding. A member of the Ironsmith Guild, which Torin, the dwarf, belongs to, was selling what he was unaware was a dragon's tooth as a self-heating forge. So after the adventure, the party brought this knowledge back to Barris. And with, I believe it was Dusk made the connection about the safflower oil.
Yes.
Is that correct? We noticed that there was a connection between these dragon objects and the flower that grows in a field southwest of here.
Yes.
Dusk, the tiefling bard, actually performed in a music festival out in that area, if I remember correctly.
That's right, safflower stock.
Yeah. So that is where we left off. Did anybody have any questions, any things they were thinking their characters were doing in between these adventures?
No. It seems like I slept very well between adventures.
I do believe, Velvet, you were you went out to investigate the mystery of the man. In your first adventure, you guys went to a cave. Do you remember? And there was a man who was barely clothed, who was making talk.
You real quick. I gotta go say goodnight to the baby. Sorry.
No worries, bud.
I remember that. I think I'm going with him, right?
Yeah, you two, I believe, were going out onto the town just to seek any information.
Hunt down a dude with some fancy underwear.
Yes.
You remember, we rolled the dice last time. You've kind of gone around town hitting up spots that are a little seedier. The one description you keep coming back from folks is that... Oh, Trevor, is that your microphone?
No.
Oh,
Maybe.
I'm getting something real clippy. I'm sorry. Nobody knows who this man is, but the everybody always brings up that he has an odd-shaped tattoo kind of on his right clavicle that resembles an eye, like a large geometric eye. But in the days that have passed, that was pretty much all the information you were able to discover on this person.
Okay.
I believe... Oh, Torin's gone. We got his armor taken care of because there was that confusion about it last time. But we said last time that when you guys were all rested up from your adventures, we would send you out southwest to the safflower fields to investigate, to see, maybe if there's any clues in that region. So if there is no other business to take care of, then you guys would gather up your equipment and make way outside of town.
Let's make way.
Let's give
Making my way downtown.
Let's give us some travel music now. There we go. Bounty in the Bog. Streamlabs over here. Let's take the AXE and Arcana away and bring up a nice country road. Alrighty, so as you guys know, I moved this past week, so we don't have the miniatures like I would normally want to, so I made you guys little digital tokens.
What?
I used your character art, and then Dusk, I found a tiefling that was playing a metal guitar.
Really? That's awesome.
Yeah.
I can't look at oh boy.
So
That's pretty perfect. I mean, I still need to draw my character, but
as you guys would make your way down the road, what order would your party march? Who would be first? Who would be second? Who would be third? And who would be last in line?
I say let's maybe I'd like Dusk to go first. I would go second.
I think I'm first. Yeah.
Dusk the Tiefling Bard is first, followed by Velvet the Wizard.
Correct.
All right. Who is after Velvet? Is it Waddles the Halfling Monk?
Yeah, man. That sounds good.
Yeah. And then at the end will be Torin the Dwarf Cleric.
I like keeping my buddy Waddles close to my side.
Waddling around.
Waddling around, making me feel safe.
Go team halfling.
That's right.
Oh wait.
What's up,
Half
bud?
Wiz half. No wait.
You already changing your name?
We're gonna have a team name. Me and Brandon.
I encourage the team names so when we start spinning off and making merchandise. All right. So we got a message in the chat that says, whenever the Dungeon Master asks what the walking order is, I get scared because something's coming. That's mostly not true. Let's see. So, you guys head out from the city of Ambrosia. The road is well maintained and wide enough, easy to carry, to accommodate two wagons traveling side by side or passing in opposite directions. The terrain around you is fairly plain at the start of the journey, with hills appearing as you head south. It's sunny and mild, the air is fresh, and adventure is ripe in your hearts. You guys are not in wagons. I was just giving you an idea of the width of the road. So it's like a 2-lane highway in Ambrosia.
Got it.
Cool.
So, you guys...
As I'm walking forward, I'm just kind of like plucking on my lute, just playing a really like brutal lick on there, you know?
Yeah.
Like, just kind of like, but it's, you know, it's not plugged in, so it just kind of sounds like, or whatever.
He's busking. Oh, is Dusk the busker?
Yeah, he busts for sure. For sure. Death Wish is started off on the streets
Yeah.
before we were, performing massive music festivals for so many creatures.
Okay, I'm back.
Hi, bud. You've joined us as we've taken the road southwest to the safflower fields.
Ooh, great.
You are in the back of the conga line of the party.
Makes sense. A little slow. By the way, if I disappear randomly, it's raining really hard here all of a sudden, so hopefully we don't lose power or anything. This house has a power line built by like a tissue paper, so.
Oh, yeah.
That is no good. So I was explaining to them, you guys are making your way downtown, along the country road. Dusk fiddling with his instrument. What do you see you guys doing? Illustrate the scene to me as you're heading down this road. Velvet, what do you see yourself doing? Waddles, what do you see yourself doing?
I am finding myself walking vigorously and briskly, enjoying the fresh air and sort of looking around me and taking in the nature, taking in the scenery.
Lovely. Waddles, anything?
I mean, I'm just kind of following along in line, just progressing as we go. You know, I'm a couple steps behind everybody because I got short little legs, and so I gotta skip ahead every now and again. So.
And I'm only kind of half paying attention, kind of scribbling notes and murmuring to myself, trying to figure out how that forge idea was supposed to work. I haven't talked to the guild yet. I've been resident to do so, trying to figure it out myself.
Well, the placid tranquility of the countryside is suddenly and rudely interrupted by a twang of a bowstring. All around you, shouts emanate from behind the boulders and trees.
I throw up my dragon scale shield to protect, how big is that thing? Can I just like throw it up? Is it going to protect everyone behind me as well?
I don't know. I don't think it's like a tower shield.
I guess I'm just going to throw it up. I'm not exactly sure where the arrow came from just yet. But...
Let's see. Oh, why is this? Here we go.
Where are my items?
That's more than I wanted. It's hard. So I'm doing this on OBS Streamlabs, which is not an app made for D&D, but I'm kind of having fun playing with it like it is.
Yeah, looks good.
Using and abusing.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
Yeah, I like it.
All right.
You know what? I don't like it anymore. Now that the rest of the team likes it.
I'm just happy to be included.
I'm just happy to be here. Alrighty, so since this is the party, the arrow shoots out. I think we're gonna roll for initiative, gang. Does everybody remember how to do that? You can roll a d20, and on your character sheet, if you look on the screen, the third row is your initiative bonus. So you roll a d20 and add that.
Okay.
I rolled an 18.
I need to invest in some dice at some point so I can actually have my own.
Well,
I rolled 15.
Since you're coming,
I rolled a 19 plus initiative bonus.
Holy shit.
I rolled a 19 also, but I think mine's -1 for initiative. I can't see now, but...
Oh.
Yeah, so I got 18. Okay.
Torin rolled an 18.
I rolled a 19 -1, 18.
Dusk, you rolled a 19?
Correct.
Yeehaw, this thing's... Waddle, Velvet, what'd you get?
You got
15.
Oh, this is confusing. All right, here we go. Velvet, I'm going to roll for you. Sorry, I don't have physical dice with me. They are packed away somewhere. Unfortunately, you rolled a 15 plus 1 is a 16, which puts you right exactly where you are. And then let's roll for these guys. Oh, they all rolled really well, actually. Hate to see it happen. Alrighty, there we go. So, this arrow fires out at your party. You're all alerted to the combat. And the fight has begun. Dusk, you find yourself at the top of the order.
Okay. Am I able to see where the arrow came from?
You can make me a perception check.
Okay, I will make a perception check. That is 17.
Like, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, my power did blink out, so I'm on the phone now.
Okay.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
It's back on. It just blinked out, but my computer's rebooting.
Okay.
Oh, no.
No worries, bud.
I'll cast a warding spell.
Thank you.
I don't have any perception bonuses, so 17.
You see... All right, so you can make out up and to the left a scout. The arrow rang out from the scout behind the tree to your left.
Yep.
You make out a total of 5 people. The one in the farthest back is dressed in robes. The 3 hanging around the shrubbery just off the beaten path seem to be not armored, but equipped for a scrap.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
All of them seem to have some partial concealment from the trees and brushes that they are hiding from.
Okay, cool.
So their AC is a little higher. They're a little harder to hit.
Sounds good. I'm going to post up, kind of square up with my dragon shield and pull out one of my daggers, I think. And I'm going to chuck it at the one that shot the arrow in the tree.
Okay.
Kind of just like, with like my shield in front of me, just kind of blast that dagger at her as fast as I can.
All right, let's roll.
Almost like reflexively,
Gotcha.
Okay, so that is a 13. I don't think I have any additional things plus that. So
No.
13.
So you plant that shield down in the ground and you fling your dagger, and it feels like it flies pretty true, except for the fact that she's hiding in that brush. So your dagger kind of catches a branch and flings off.
Dang.
That's all right. You still have a move if you would like.
Oh, I do? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
You can take advantage of the trees as well.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
That sounds cool. I think, well, since I missed, I'm going to run. Where should I run? I think I want to be in better. I'm going to run behind this green tree to the south of us.
Okay.
Yeah, but a little bit. Yeah, right there.
Okay.
That's where I want to run.
Perfect.
I'm gonna run in there. I grab my shield out of the ground and everything, and I kind of just like roll into that position over there, and I'm just gonna yell out at my team. Just we're under attack.
Let's get them, boys.
Let's get them, gang. Alrighty, so next up is the scout, in fact. So she knocks her bow and fires twice rapidly, once at Dusk and once at the next person in line, who seems to be Velvet.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Let's see, looking at your AC, those are both hits.
I mean, oh no.
Oh,
I don't know my character's voice.
you'll find it. We'll get there. Let's see. Let's see how much damage we did. Velvet, you take 3 damage.
Ow.
Dusk, you take 1 damage.
Alrighty.
And then she tucks back a little further behind the tree to try and give her a little more place to hide, making it Velvet's turn.
Okay. She's behind the tree. She's
still visible, but she ducked back to give herself some more cover from Dusk.
okay. And the 3 to my right, are they in the tree, like up in the branches?
It's kind of hard to tell. You know, they're hiding in there. But yeah, it's kind of hard to tell from where you are.
Oh.
So you've got a move and an action, and then sometimes you got a bonus action.
Right. I kind of want to run up behind Dusk.
All right.
And take cover with him behind the tree.
So yeah, as you start to make your way behind Dusk, you see this. There's a that was real loud. I'm not sure what that was. There's a bandit. You've got a real good line of sight on this. Oops. This one right here. You got a real good line of sight. But you've only moved 10 feet.
Okay.
So you've still got another 4 squares if you would like.
I how much range does my magic have?
Oh, you don't have your character sheet in front of you, huh? That is.
I do. I'm looking at it.
Oh, let's see. What spell were we looking at? I got your sheet right here. Were you gonna? You had a cantrip.
I just need to know if I need to get closer to do it.
Now he's 25, 30 feet, and that's about standard close range.
Okay.
So most things should hit in that range.
All right. Excellent. Well, I'm standing next to Dusk, and I look forward and I make eye contact with this person. We lock eyes tense for a moment, and then I scream out, "I am not a victim!" And then I shoot a firebolt into the trees, like into the limbs.
Oh, to like scorch.
Yes, I'm setting that sucker ablaze.
All right. Roll. Well, wait. Do you remember what spell you're using to attack?
Firebolt.
Firebolt. All right. Let me look at it real quick. Just give it a one. Everybody who's watching in the stream right now, normally my webcam's open, and I would have the book out so we could all look at it. But I just moved, as I said earlier. So
we are in transition.
Yeah. All right. So you hurl a mote of fire at a creature or object within range. You make a spell attack, which I'm going to say you hit, and the target takes fire damage. All right. So I'm going to roll that fire damage for you.
That beautiful fire damage.
Roll that beautiful fire damage.
Yeah.
Oh, it does max damage.
Woo!
It does 10 damage. Tell you what.
Nice.
All right. So it's going to... Oh, I don't have my tokens on here. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
All right, so the tree will catch, and let us say that it drops a tree branch upon the head of the bandit beneath it.
Okay.
And does 6 points of damage to the bandit.
Excellent.
All right. Excellent turn, Velvet. Is that the end of...
That is the end of my turn. I look backward to my teammates and I convey through my looks that we are in battle and I'm here for you. I stand by you.
Perfect. All right. Making it my turn again. Alrighty, so boy, I need a light in here because I can't see. So the bandit that is behind this tree is gonna step out 5 feet. Let's see. Okay. Let's look at our character sheet again real quick to make sure I'm doing it right. What's up?
Velvet. Velvet cracks me up, man. Oh my god.
All right, so this bandit steps out, and you see her, like I mentioned earlier, she's wearing robes. She pulls her hands out, and she starts gesturing them in a somatic way, and 3 bolts of searing light fly out of her fingertips.
Oh.
Ooh.
One hitting Dusk for 2 points.
Oh.
So they wind around the tree. One hitting Velvet for 2 points.
Ah.
And one hitting Waddles for 3 points.
Oh God, not Waddles.
And then she steps back behind the tree. Making it Torin's turn.
Okay.
If everything's not back up on your end and you need a minute, that's cool too.
No, I think it is. Yeah, I mean it definitely is, but I think we're good. And the rain's kind of dying down already, so. So I'm thinking is maybe I kind of nudge Waddle to like maybe try to go my direction. I'm gonna go north to kind of go behind that tree if I can make it. Like not behind it, but able to see past it to see that archer.
Say that one more time. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Can I think I can move 5 squares. So if I can move high enough to see past that tree, just so I can see that archer.
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And
10, 15,
let's
20,
see. I have a cantrip Sacred Flame. I was going to kind of like try and get her attention away from Velvet and Dusk and like throw. It does a flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage.
Ooh, a
It
dexterity.
says they gain no benefit from cover for a saving throw, so the tree doesn't save her, I guess? I don't know.
Yeah, so what that means is you're casting the spell on her, and because it's using divine magic, the physical things around her don't stop the spell from hitting her. So it's literally, what kind of save was it?
Dexterity?
Dexterity save. So she's trying to like shake it off, and she rolls a 16.
Oh, do I need to roll something?
So your class will say you'll have a standard, how do I say this? There's like a standard number that you have every level that determines the DC that people need to beat for you.
Okay.
So looking at your character sheet, let's see. I don't know if we put it all on here. Okay, so your save DC is a 12. So I beat that check you needed me to make.
Okay, damn.
Does it say something happens if I succeed or fail, or is it?
No, it just says must succeed the throw or take damage.
Okay, so I succeeded it.
Okay.
Yeah, so you reached out and cast the spell, and she was able to. She's nimble, and dexterity is like a nimbleness check, so she was able to kind of avoid it. And I think that is the end of your turn, Torin.
Yeah.
It's going torn.
Hey, shut up.
All right, it's my turn again. So these bandits are going to make their way to you guys now. Oh, did the fight music stop?
I was gonna ask if the
I
music
can still
had-
hear it.
Yeah, if
No, I
anyone
don't
else
hear
could hear it. I don't hear it.
Let me see them turn it up a little bit.
Yeah, I turned my volume
Okay.
down to maybe as well.
So he's trying to.
It's really quiet.
Yeah, I always got to find the right balance between being able to hear you guys and have the stream be able to hear what I'm talking about. This guy's gonna double move, just cause to get closer. He's gonna take the dodge action, and the only one who's able to engage in combat is this bandit. So this bandit runs up to Dusk from around the brush
Oh.
with a scimitar
Oh.
high above his head. He swings down with the scimitar
Down with the scimitar.
with a 6. The scimitar catches in the branches of the big shrub next to you, Dusk, and the attack misses, making it Waddle's turn.
Okay.
Waddles.
Wait, it
Waddles.
missed? Yes.
I'm a little torn because I see one group of friends who are like obviously a little outnumbered, and I'm feeling like I
your
should
heart,
go
man.
help them. What's
Yeah.
that?
Go with your heart.
Go with my heart. My heart says to run and jump up into the nearest tree. So I'm gonna go with my heart then.
Why do you run and jump up to the tree with the robed person in it?
Oh, there's the storm. I see it.
Oh yeah, you guess it's going south, huh?
Oh my, that was big lightning. Hey everybody, so if the stream goes out, I apologize.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I just heard it.
The storm is coming.
Storm's coming, Annie. Better get home.
My trick knee's acting up.
Uh,
Oh, wait. I got that right.
there was a rumor that old lady who tells Annie to get back to the ship was Snoke.
Palpatine. Oh.
Yeah,
That was Snoke.
yeah,
Makes perfect sense.
yeah.
Makes about as much sense as
Is what happened.
Rey.
It was-
Skywalker.
It makes as much sense as anything else going on these days. Like, yeah.
Damn straight. All right, Waddles, do you want to jump up into a tree?
Yeah, man. Can I do that?
Sure. The tree up north with Dusk, with Torn, or south with Dusk?
Let's do that. I'll use the height to my advantage.
Which tree do you want? Do you want to go up with Torn, or do you want to go down with Dusk and Velvet?
I'll go hang out with my buddy Torn.
So you're
Wait, can I jump off of him into the tree?
5, 10, 15. You want to just go out of your way to do it?
He should hop onto the rock, then onto Torrent,
Yeah.
then onto the top of the tree. It's like a triple jump. It's like Mario's triple jump.
Yes. Yeah, so
Or double
Waddles. I see you've got that staff. I see you using that as part of your parkour too.
Yeah, man. I just repelled off of everything.
Dope. So you
I
land up in the
remember
branch.
I remember agreeing to the parkour object, but
Parkour dwarf.
Right?
Get that parkour.
All right, so you jump up into the tree line. Do you have a ranged attack?
Yeah, I think I got some darts.
I think you do
I do.
have darts. Yeah.
I'm gonna just whip a dart at this scout dude that's impaling everybody with arrows.
Let's roll that. Let's see what's up.
Oh man, it's a 5.
Plus anything?
Plus, what do I measure that against? Strength?
So when you're rolling your attack, right? Your strength and your proficiency bonus
Great. Proficiency. So proficiency is +2, strength
2.
is +1.
I think your strength is a +1. Let's see. As the dart, so I think ranged weapons are dexterity or strength, right? So you add +3 to this +2, so +5. So it'll be +10. I'm sorry, it'll be 10 total, not +10. I'm so sorry. But it is not enough to hit the scout.
Oh man.
It was a
Just gonna
very
tell him,
cool
grab him,
look.
throw him.
Yeah, so like that wascally scout, Torin the dwarf runs over and tries to cast a sacred flame of his cleric, and the scout dodges out of the way. Waddles, flip, darts out of a tree, and still nothing.
Nimble minx.
Taking it to the top of the order, Dusk, it is your go.
Okay, I can see these 3 dudes around the tree.
Yeah,
Or at least I know that they're there.
yeah.
So I'm going to get really mad at them and cast Vicious Mockery.
All right.
And just like I'm playing something pretty evil sounding on my like some low like bass or bass tones and whatever, just like grinding on my lute. And I'm just like, your bones are brittle as dust, and I'm gonna snort them up and burn them out like dragon's fire, and your hair is as wispy as dry grass, you pathetic, worthless. What are they again? Do we know what they are?
They're humanoids. Was humans?
Oh, they're humanoids.
Yeah.
Just like you filthy, pathetic slime, you waste of life. So I'm casting Vicious Mockery.
All right. Tell me about it.
That is you unleash a string of insults laced with subtle enchantments at a creature you can see within range. So I guess it's the one in. I guess I can only cast it towards the dude I can see, actually. Right? Or can I see the one on top there?
You can see them, yeah. So you have line of sight, but it's like if you shot an arrow or something into it, the shrubs would naturally block it. But if it's a magic spell, right, all you just need to be able to do is see him.
Okay, then it's within range, and they must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take a d4 of psychic damage.
Is it both of the guys on the other side?
Yes.
All right, let's see. Wisdom saving throw, you said?
Yes.
Let's see. I'm going to clear my dice roller out here. Wisdom saving throws. Ooh.
You pathetic slime. You can't possibly attack us.
One fails, and one of them's like, oh, he's real into it almost. He's like, oh, keep telling me how worthless I am.
Spit on me.
So the one closest to the road fails. The one to his south succeeded. So on a fail, what happens with Vicious Mockery?
They take 1d4 of psychic damage.
Nice. Roll that for me, please.
That is a 3.
3 damage. Cool. Let's see. 6, 3. Okay. Got it. Is there anything else you would like to do? Are you good?
I think that is my move, unless I can do one more move. Can I do 2 moves every time? No.
So you can move up to your speed.
Oh, I can move, right.
But, well, so here's the thing. So you are in combat with somebody right next to you. So if you try to move away from that person, they get what is called an attack of opportunity on you. It's a bonus.
Opportunity, yeah.
Yeah. So if you were in this situation and you wanted to leave this combat and not have him attack, you spend your whole turn disengaging, which means instead of attacking, you're spending that time to move ultra carefully so you don't get hit.
No, I think I'm in this battle, so I'm going to stay where I am.
Well, you'd already attacked, but for future reference,
Okay.
if you're in a fight and you're like, oh, I don't want to attack.
Okay.
Yeah, because last week, I don't know if you guys remember, we discussed other actions you can do in battle. Right?
Yes.
So, like, instead of attacking, you can dodge, which means attacks on you have disadvantage. You can disengage, which means you can run away from somebody and they won't be able to attack you. Stuff like that.
Question real quick while we're doing this. If I have a spell that lists as a 1 bonus action casting time, does that mean I do it and I can still attack? Or...
Yep. So you have a standard action, you have a move, and then you have a bonus action, which is the attack of opportunity is a bonus action. It's a reaction. So you can only have 1 bonus action, but you only get a bonus action if something specifies you get it. Not everybody gets one.
Okay.
Yeah. Good question. So, Dusk just went, yes? So now, yes, it is the scout's turn. The scout seems a little frustrated. She's going to fire her 2 bolts off, one at Waddles in the tree and one at Torin on the ground. Waddles is going to have a bonus to his AC for being hidden in the tree, so that shot's going to miss.
Sweet.
And then Torin's AC...
Torin's ACL.
So Torin's AC on here is low, but I think we had talked about getting him appropriate armor last time. I don't think we actually did that.
Yeah.
Because I think it would be higher than this, so that one misses too. So Scout looks real frustrated, right? Nothing's hitting, but nothing's landing either. And she's going to duck back behind this bush, making it Velvet's turn. This tree is engulfed in flames now, Velvet.
Oh,
The tree's engulfed in flames. Okay.
that's
I need a fire effect.
song.
Do I have a fire effect? Let me see.
I do have a song called Tree Engulfed in Flames.
On your is it the title track on your latest album?
It was the 3rd single off of my 2nd album.
But the B-sides.
The burning sides. Yeah, the B.
B for burning.
The B for burning. The burning sides. Yeah.
Velvet, what's up? What are you doing?
Well, I was going to do something. I realized the street guy. So, thinking of my mage hand.
Yeah.
You're in the hand.
Magic hand.
Uh-huh.
It can like interact with stuff.
Yeah, but it can only move like 5 pounds worth of stuff.
Right.
Um,
I'm wondering if I can cast my mage hand to sort of I guess like grab the burning branches or the burning limbs and kind of throw it towards the two of those 2 guys behind the tree.
So you want to use it to spread fire?
Oh yes, very much.
Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, okay, we can do that for sure. Wait, I wish I had some fire I could put on here.
The tree right next to us is on fire, or the one with the scouting?
The one to the right of the 2 bandits on the south side of the road. I'm trying to find some fire for you guys.
Sorry.
I gotta have... No. It's good. It's great. We're learning and we're building this stuff all together.
One of the south and the right. Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Let's see. I know what... Boy, that storm is real nasty outside.
Oh man.
Yeah, if it's the same as me, it's pretty bad for like 10, 15 minutes, then it was fine.
I'm like nervous to be near the computer.
They're here.
Shoot, I don't have fire. Velvet, yeah. So you're going to throw fire over here. Boy, I wish I had something to mark that with. Okay. We will
Everybody,
say
pretend.
we'll say you did that for now. Is there anything else you would like to do? Would you like to move? I guess is really all you can do.
No, I'm gonna stand my ground.
All right. Here we go. I'm finding some fire real quick for everybody. Save image as D&D assets. We're gonna name you Fire.
PNG.
Fire.
PNG.
Fire, walk with me. That's what I say. As they are engulfed in flames.
You're just like,
But you say it in like a weird backwards voice, like fire, walk with me.
Oh, none of these work. Sorry.
I kind of imagine you just swatted the tree leaves out at him.
What?
Just your mage hand got in there and just swatted it all over the place.
Yeah.
Here we go. Is this not gonna work? Come on. You're making me look like a dummy. It's like trying to download GIFs as JPEGs. What?
Who does that?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. I got it. Oh, did you guys hear that?
Oh.
I heard it. Hey.
Hey,
Oh, where'd it go?
I saw
I
Axe
see. I
Arcana
see.
on fire.
I see. There we go.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh my god.
Like a fire straight out like a 90s computer game.
Beautiful.
Some of the sound effects I'm playing with are from Diablo.
Oh, that's awesome.
Amazing.
All right. So the tree on fire, Velvet has thrown the branch and caused the fire to leap here.
Wow.
Excellent. All right. After Velvet, it is the Mage Bandit. Ooh, spoiler. That's what that is.
Spoiler.
It is her turn. Let's see.
Bandits can't be mages. No, just kidding.
Let's see.
That's what I should have insulted them with. Bandits can't be mages.
Oh my god, it's like never-ending story here as I'm looking through the books.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, if a dragon crashes through my window, I'm so pissed.
Say my
Yeah, so
name.
now if the feed cuts off, I'm not going to think a lightning storm. I'm going to think, oh shit, he's gone away to a magical world.
He's crying at that horse in the tar.
Say my name, Bastion. That's funny. I was packing up today. I have it right here in my hands. Sean and Elia's Christmas card, the best Christmas card I've ever received.
Oh yeah.
Butter as Falcorn. They're writing it majestically. It's literally one of the best things I own.
Sweet.
I'm gonna be buried with that. I'm such a no.
Yeah, now that we have the baby for these Christmas cards, I gotta start thinking of new things, man.
Oh, there's so much you can do with that baby.
There is.
So, the bandit mage, she comes on up, she looks at Torin, and she does another series of hand spells and starts whispering, Torin, I need you to make me a wisdom saving.
Ooh,
check.
wisdom saving. Okay.
What?
Ruh-roh.
See, it's a roll D20.
Yes, sir.
Oh shit, got 5. Wisdom on my sheet says +2.
Okay.
Oh wait, it says saving throw +4 under that though.
Okay, yeah, so for the saving throw, that means you're proficient. You're really good at those throws specifically.
Okay.
So, total is
Oh,
what,
yeah,
9?
9, yeah.
So
Dang, he gets it +2 plus his saving throw.
Everybody is proficient in 2 of the saving throws. Like you'll be proficient in a will and a save, and as a cleric, I think that's the one that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you start to hear the words from her lips float into your ears. Hey, stop! I'm your friend. It's me. Don't you remember me? And all of a sudden, you're like, "Oh yeah, that's right. I think we're friends. Yeah, we have to be friends. She's charmed you. You were charmed."
What?
So, let's see what this means. You regard her as a friendly acquaintance.
Just her, or like all the bandits?
Just her.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. That is the end of her turn, making it your turn, Torin.
Okay. Well, now I feel like she's in danger because I see that she went behind that bush where the other person went.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's say I move kind of like I want to move sort of diagonally towards the other corner of that tree as far as I can, as close as I can get, the one that they're hiding behind. Yeah, like down that way.
What's your speed? 25?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll put you right here.
Okay. And I can't see through that, right? Like the
You
scout?
can. They're just obscured for the purposes of like firing
Okay.
through it.
Okay. Let's see. Then I guess I can. Can I cast a cantrip more than once? The searing thing.
Yeah. So cantrips you can cast. Those are your disposable things. You can cast them all you want all day.
Okay. I'm not even like noticing the stuff going across the street. I just like, oh, stay away from her, you jerk! I'm just like cast searing light on the scout again.
You cast Searing Light on the scout,
Yeah.
and it's I have to make that saving throw,
Dexterity, yeah.
which I believe was a 13.
Throw.
Here we go. Ooh, I failed.
Ooh.
So you hit her with Searing Light.
Yeah.
What does Searing Light do again?
Let me see. I had it open.
Burns her face off.
Oh wait, sorry. Sacred Flame. I mean, Searing Flame.
Sacred Flame.
Thank you. Take 1d8 radiant damage.
Nice. Can roll me that d8 there.
Okay, roll a d8. And got a 4.
All right, 4 damage. Let me mark this down here. Old school pencil and paper. The scout has taken 4 and okay, awesome. I think that is the end of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Does that maintain, or does that go away? Does it say concentration?
No, duration instantaneous.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just once.
Okay. There's one of them that I think stays on people. I just don't remember which one it was.
Yeah, well, those the one I was saying, accidentally saying Searing, I was thinking of Searing Smite, which I want to use when I get close enough where I set my hammer on fire and I hit them. But like,
oh, that was from your domain.
Yeah, we talked about last time the
right.
domain. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
I was trying to add that, but it's not ready apparently. Like, you guys aren't ready for it, but your kids are gonna love it. Awesome, Torin. Making it. Oh, these people's turn. All right. So let's see. This fire has started to spread next to them, so they're gonna try and get away from it. Alrighty. So, they've kind of cleared from around the other side of the tree where that fire is. And they've encircled you over on the south side. Velvet and Dusk find themselves amidst a bloody combat with these bandits on the side of the road.
Oh, jeez.
Wielding scimitars, there's a flurry of swings.
Oh, no.
Ah!
Did Waddle not go?
Waddle is last.
Oh, right.
Let's see. Whoa. I rolled a 4, a 9, and a 6. So I believe those all miss.
Sweet.
Yep.
All right, let's Velvet. Yeah. Yep. All right. Well, that's embarrassing. Waddle. They're distracted by the fire. They're like, "You guys fucking seeing this fire over here? This is crazy. Did we?" Waddle, you're up.
I'm just I'm also viciously insulting them.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So they're the guy to the north of you is like, "Hey man, that really stung." And the guy to the south of you is like, "Oh, what did I do wrong this time?" Waddle, you are up in a tree.
I'm ready.
So you saw this spellcaster come around and cast some sort of incantation, and your friend Torin seems to be friendly towards her now.
Oh shit. All right. So what I'd like to do is jump out of this tree and use Torin as leverage to jump into the next tree.
I'm gonna need you to make me an acrobatics check on that one.
I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
Acrobatics. Oh, it's a natural 20.
Is it?
Who did that? And I didn't even. Where's acrobatics on here? It's +5.
Didn't you get a nat 20 rolling under tables last time as well?
I think he did.
I got these nice precision dice because I'm a terrible dice roller, and it has made all the difference.
They're weighted so that you land on 20s all the time. Yeah, I get it.
I don't know.
So I imagine like some sort of cryptozoological creature, this little nipple-pierced halfling monk flies out of this tree, just barely bounces off maybe the backpack of Torin and does a little flip, landing into the trees with barely shuffling any of the foliage. Waddle, I will give you advantage on your attack on these either of these two bandits.
Sweet.
Because they do not know.
They don't know I'm up there.
Yeah.
Cool. So can I use my can I just kind of use both ends of my quarterstaff? Is that how that works? Or do I use my quarterstaff and then like a punch?
So normally it would be a punch. Because you're in the tree, you can only do the staff because it's longer. Yeah. Let's not push it there, pal.
So, all right. Cool. Which one seduced Torin there with her eyeballs?
The one on the northern part of the map seems to be the spellcaster in the group.
I'm gonna take a split second to wonder if by attacking her, that's gonna create some sort of aggression between me and Torin. And I'm gonna opt to just ram my staff in the face of the scout.
Okay.
Ouch.
He said lustily.
Whoa.
All right. Let's roll it.
What do I roll for that?
Your quarterstaff?
Yeah, so that's wherever that is. Mm-hmm.
Oh, because we just gave it to you last game, huh? That's right. Let me see. I got the equipment right here for you.
So doing this is going to arouse you, Trevor or Waddle.
If the staff is hard.
Does being aroused in battle give you any kind of advantage?
It should.
It should.
So for anybody who's new to the stream, just little clarification. So the halfling monk had an encounter with some rope and discovered some things about themselves. And so we're not being weird for the sake of the weird. It's kind of what they do.
Wait, he does specifically.
So the quarterstaff is that was the versatile, remember? So it means if you use two hands, you get more damage with it.
Oh, right.
So you're gonna roll d20 plus your. I think monks. Do you get to add your dex modifier instead, just for being a monk?
Dex modifier for what now?
For your attacks, martial arts. Yeah. So because you are adept at martial arts, you use dexterity instead of strength for attack damages.
Right. So
So
+3.
yes, +3 +2 for your proficiency. So this will be at a +5.
Okay. So I rolled an 8.
So it's a 13.
I guess so.
I said you were at advantage, so go ahead and make that roll again and take the higher of those two rolls.
It is the 8 because I just rolled a 1.
So a 13
Yeah.
is what you rolled to hit the scout, and a 13 is exactly what you needed. Go ahead and roll me some damage. So you get to
D6.
it's a D8 if you're using two hands. So I imagine your like tiny toes are clinging to the branches
Kind of monkeying around.
as you pull that. Yeah. So you roll a D8 and then you add your dex modifier to your damage because you're a monk.
3 and dexterity. So 3 + 3 is 6.
Yes.
I think last time I checked.
The last time I checked. That's a good amount of damage.
I mean, it's not an 8 or anything, but
And you have dropped the scout. You
oh,
come down and you pop her in the head, and she'd already taken some damage.
it's all right. So did I.
And so it is enough to drop the scout.
I got
Nice.
all animal rage, so I just leaped into action.
Here, we'll put them. We'll put
So
them.
we're sure that this person actually charmed Torin, right? She's not actually our friend and trying to get us to stop attacking.
You are not. You are not sure.
Okay.
Waddle saw the spell being cast and was able to deduce that. You guys aren't sure so much what happened, just that Torin's yelling, "Hey, I got a friend over here."
Okay.
But yes, Dusk, top of the order. It is your turn.
Top of the order, G.
Top of the order, G.
Are we
So,
sort of like me and Dust sort of like pressed back to back, just kind of being like, all right, here we go. We're gonna punch some butts.
I like that. I can dig that.
all right, I'm gonna go. Let's go back to back. Get ready to punch some butts, but like,
Specifically the butts.
here's the thing, Velvet. These guys are surrounding us. I'm really, what's the right thing? My alignment doesn't necessarily. You don't really matter regarding my alignment, so I'm going to cast Thunder Wave. These guys are real close to me, so
Is that gonna hurt me?
a wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed.
So the two creatures to the north of both of you failed. The one to the south of you that's been liking the insults somehow passed the thunder, and kind of like you see him like kind of smile when the thunder hits.
Gross.
But yeah,
nasty.
so you said it pushes them 10 feet?
10 feet away, yeah.
And then it does full damage on the two it pushed. I believe Velvet also has to make that check, though.
Okay.
Velvet does have to make that check. And that's
Damn.
full damage, 2d8.
Yeah.
That is a 6. for me.
Okay. So it is 6 damage to the scouts, to the bandits to the north, and 3 damage to the one to the south.
Yeah. Good.
Let me see real quick. I need to make that roll for Velvet. I'm so sorry. No. It's good. I forgot I had to do it. Velvet passes.
Yes.
Hey.
So, but he
Brandon.
still takes 3 damage.
Okay.
Velvet, if you're at a computer, if you literally type in roll d20 in Google, it'll bring up a dice roller. You could just use that.
I have my phone right here.
That is true. Velvet, I think you're at pretty low health, though, right?
Oh, am I?
That was 3 damage right there.
Okay. Well, that's not good.
Sorry.
So it's,
Well, actually, no, I'm not sorry. I don't really
Wow.
care.
yeah, so this northwest and south are looking pretty rough for the wear. Does it make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so.
The one north of Velvet and the one south of Dusk look pretty damaged.
Okay. Gotcha.
All right. Oops.
uh,
So the scout is out, making it Velvet's turn.
Oh shit. Okay, so I'm kind of getting low on health.
Yeah.
I hadn't anticipated. Do I have anything on me?
Somebody gave you guys a potion of healing last game.
Okay.
Correct.
I don't remember who had it, but I would be okay with you saying you had it.
Okay.
If the party's okay with that.
Yeah, I know I don't have it.
I don't think I have it.
Okay.
Chug it.
I reach my hand into my robe and I pull out the flask and I take a swig of it to heal myself.
All right, so yeah, so Velvet, you are back at 8 full health.
Okay, that's
Nice. Good
so
job,
now
Velvet.
you've got a move action you can take if you want. There's nobody surrounding you, so you could step away without being attacked, or you could stay with Dusk and continue to fight.
Yeah, but I don't think Dusk is really too concerned about my safety hood. I thought we were gonna punch butts together, but now I'm a little verklempt. And thinking I don't have another action move I can do. I just can only move, right?
Yeah, so you drinking the potion kind of
Yeah.
yeah.
So I think I need to make a run for the tree south of me, right, kind of like on the opposite side. Yes.
All right.
You just leave.
I'm just kind of like more trying to take cover.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. All right. It is the bandit mage's turn. Let us see what she would like to do. Charm person, duration. Okay, cool. So I do not have to focus on that. I was making sure there was not a concentration check on it. Let's see how many spells I have cast.
Should I make a saving throw like at the start of my turn again, or like?
Oh, good question. Good question. It is charmed until the spell ends, or, and I can't tell you the other stuff because you kind of have to find that out.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
But no. Where did it go?
Sorry.
Bless you. Gesundheit.
Sorry.
No worries.
Torin, what is your character again? A dwarven
Cleric.
cleric.
Yeah. Of Morin, the dwarven god of forges and everything.
So spellcaster looks up in the tree and sees Waddle hanging up there. And she starts to move her hands in another way and starts to whisper. And I need Waddle to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Is that a 20?
Yes, sir.
11.
Plus.
Plus wisdom? Plus wisdom?
Yes.
2. So 13.
Let's see. Is that the one you're proficient in? All right, I think you pass it anyway. So, bandit mage. Yes, you save. So she whispers, and you feel the pull of her magic start to tug on you, but you're able to shake it off. And
Not today, baby.
you see her like frustrated that the spell didn't take, making it Torin's turn. Torin, your friend is over there trying to talk to Waddles.
Wonder what like fun conversations they're having. Yeah, I don't know. Should I?
She looks at you, and she's like, "Please tell him to stop hitting me. We're friends. Remember from that time?" You super remember, like vividly.
Like, oh yeah, that time. Man. Meanwhile, I want to be distracted by like this flame behind me because I think he'd all be like, "Oh, it's beautiful," you know. I guess let's see.
You just chat with her more, I guess.
No, can I make like a? I don't want to like attack Wall, but I'm just like because like he hasn't actually attacked her yet, but she's like telling me like, "Hey, this guy's freaking out." So maybe I like can pull him out of the tree or something.
Do you want to try to physically pull him out of the tree?
Yeah.
Wait, you don't want to try to like resist the spell or anything first?
He can't.
I mean, I don't get a choice, do I?
No, he has no reason to.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like nothing's happened other than some magic hit, and he's like, "Oh, this is my friend."
Yeah, and I'm under the impression that you just helped me protect her from this other bandit. So I'm just like, "Thanks, buddy." And she's like, "Hey, get him off me!" And I'm like, "You silly scamp!" And I'm like trying to pull you down.
But Torin, don't you remember all those good times we had? I used you to get into the trees a couple times.
So you're really gonna try and you want to try and grapple with Waddle to get him out of the tree?
Yeah.
All right. So I need you guys to make me opposed strength checks.
Strength check.
I think Waddles, you could make. We'll say it's an athletics check. I think is what it is.
Athletics. I have a +1 in strength and or athletics. Acrobatics is like +5.
I rolled a 17, and my strength says +3 on it.
All right, so it's a 20. What did you roll, Waddle?
A simple 11 +1, I guess.
All right, so we will say Torin has. You've grappled Waddle. So like you kind of reached up in the tree and like grabbed his feet.
Yeah.
And you're kind of tugging on him. So this is a condition in Dungeons & Dragons called grappled. Waddle, you can't move until you break the grapple. You can still attack and stuff. You just the dwarf's feet.
Dwarf hanging on my leg.
He's kind of like tippy-toeing up into the trees as it is.
Yeah.
But he's kind of locked his gauntlets onto your ankle, and then the weight of all of his armor is kind of pulling him back, making it real hard for you to move.
Oh, man.
Yeah, do you want to talk to him at all, Torin, or?
Yeah, just be like, you guys play nice. This is my friend from the thing.
See?
Well, yeah.
All right. So, making it the bandit's turn. Seeing what's going on over here.
He just waddles right back up.
Oops. Dang it, I hate that it does that. Stop. So these guys see what's going on. They're like, forget this whole fire situation.
Jeez.
So they run up. They sort of see what's going on. Oops. And they've got their scimitars, and they sort of start waving them at Waddles in the tree too.
Oh, what the hell?
But unable to hit him because he's kind of up in the branches. Waddle, it's your turn.
Good. Starting to get a little scary. What are we gonna do?
Oh, man. All right, so... guess I guess I'm kind of limited in what I can do. I pretty much only got my arms free, right?
So you can try to break free. Of
That would be me kicking off against Torin, right? And that'd be like another strength check.
so it might be you can do like an acrobatics check. I would just have to double check that for sure.
Right.
But I could also see that being excusable because you're up in the trees and you're kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
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 All right, let's try that. Let's make a strength check against Waddle's acrobatics check.
Let's do it.
So Torin will make the same check. Waddles this time you'll do.
Oh, sorry.
No worries,
what
bro.
am I rolling?
Same as last time, your strength.
Okay. This time I got an 11 plus 3, so 14.
I got a 9 plus 5.
14. So you just beat the 13?
Yeah, I guess. If that's what he rolled, a 13.
I rolled a 14 also. I got 11 plus 3.
Oh,
Why
so
you
it's
gotta make
tied.
this difficult,
No.
Torin?
So it's meet or beat. So you've met the challenge. So Waddles, you succeeded.
Oh, nice.
So you've got a movement.
I got movement back, baby.
Yeah.
That's right.
Right. So I'm just gonna jump out of this tree, I guess. No, I don't want to do that. No, I don't. I want to keep my advantage, right? I got advantage in the tree.
Yeah. I mean, there's a tree southeast of you.
Yeah.
Oh, where's that music? Did the music stop again?
God, we gotta get rid of this mage.
There's no music right now.
Let's see. Let's get this back.
I have no persuasion. I can't even try to like coerce Torin back into his sense of.
We need to get over to Waddle. We need to do something to help him.
Waddle, you. So you're the last one in the initiative order.
Yeah. All right. So I guess I'm just gonna pop this lady in the face with my quarterstaff again.
All right.
Not super creative, I know. I'm sorry.
That's all right. No. It's good. You haven't hit her yet. You hit the other one.
Right. Yeah. This will be
Yeah.
the first time with this lady.
Yeah.
Since he's already trying to get at me, so I'm just gonna try to take her out of the equation.
Yeah.
All right. So should I roll?
Yes, sir.
Because I rolled a 14.
That's gonna hit, even before you add stuff.
Is
So-
that a proficiency?
You roll a. So you hit. You hit our armor class.
I hate it.
So roll a d8 and then add your dexterity modifier for your damage.
D8 is 3. Dexterity's plus 3, so 6.
Nice. So you pop the bandit mage. As soon as your strike hits Torin, all of a sudden you're like, wait, no, she's not my friend. I've never met this person before in my life. And with that, Waddles drops the bandit mage.
Oh,
Nice.
shit.
I said, I
Killed
wish
that
this was
person.
Torin knocking to.
Taking this one off. All right.
Did I
Taking
kill
it-
her?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
She's dead. You hit her in the head
What'd you think?
with a heavy blood object.
Sorry about that.
So
This is the movies. People die that way.
the fire has spread to the tree to the next of Dusk and the bandit. Dusk, it is your turn.
Okay, I am going to angrily try and scare this dude in front of me by doing a little bit of how do you pronounce it? Taumaturgy?
Thaumaturgy?
Tamagotchi?
Taumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy.
Taumaturgy? Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna it's a cantrip. I'm gonna alter the appearance of my eyes and just make them like flaming red and evil and full of fire,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna strike this guy as hard as I can with my longsword.
All right.
Just like bring it up and slam it down on him. Just like, so you like being insulted, huh? How about the sharpest insult of all? And then I slam down on him with my longsword.
Oh. And then say your mom.
Nah. So roll your attack.
It's a D8, right?
A D20 to
No, wait.
attack.
Oh, sorry.
No worries, bud.
Damages too. Okay, that's a 14.
14 hits.
Yeah. How much damage does a longsword give? It's a D8
I
usually.
think it's a D8. I think it's the highest.
Let me just check. Oh wait. Whoa. What is that?
Whoa.
It's versatile, so if I use two hands, it's a D10.
But you are holding a shield.
Oh, you're right. I am holding a shield. You are correct.
I've played that character before.
Ooh.
It's called
that was
Swordboard,
just a-
baby.
Okay, sorry. I accidentally rolled both of those. That is an 8. Yeah, baby.
You rolled an 8. Awesome.
8 damage.
So this guy's barely hanging on now.
Dang, what? He's already taken like.
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
More damage.
I'm sorry. He was the one I had said was, yeah, he's out.
He took 3 thunder damage.
Yeah,
and
sorry, I
4.
was wrong one. The one to the south of Torin is in the best shape of the ones left. The one to Torin's left is barely hanging on.
Oh, wait. The one to the south of Torn is the one who was digging the insults? Or the
No.
I
The
killed?
one you just took out was.
Oh, okay, good.
He kind of like
That was-
smirked as you took him out.
he had a little bit of a woody as I slashed down on his skull. Am I resistant to fire? I can't remember.
You're gonna find out, I guess.
I mean, I guess I could use. Can I still use an action to kind of move away from the fire a little bit?
Yeah, so all you've done is attack, so you've still got your move.
Okay, great. I'm gonna run in the direction of Torn and Waddle to try and help them, or I guess not help them, just kill the guys.
Yeah.
Do you want to run right up on the guy? Or do you want to
yeah,
stay back?
I'll go. No, I'll stay in the middle of the field right there.
All right. Perfect. Velvet, you are up.
All right. Well, I'm definitely need to run up and join everybody else. Yeah.
Wait for me.
Yeah, I think to myself, flames have a cool fiery like backdrop. Maybe that's too far.
Yeah, so this is the furthest your movement will allow you to go and still do something. You could double move, but then you could not do anything after that.
Yeah. No, I have a crossbow with me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pull out my crossbow. Is dusk in my line of view in my way?
You can hit the one to the left of
Okay.
Torin, and you feel like you can get a clean shot.
All right, I'm gonna take a shot at him.
All right, I'm gonna roll that for you.
Wait, actually, I pulled up the Google roll d20.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. It's the 20 die, right?
Yes, that's it.
Okay. I pushed it. It gave me a total of
5.
Wait. No. Try one more time. I'm learning. Okay, yeah, it gives you the 5 every time. Okay, I'm gonna roll it.
Can you get closer to the mic? You're starting to get hard to hear.
Okay, sorry. I'm gonna roll it now.
All right.
I got a 12.
All right, I'm going to allow it. Those first couple practices. You're fine with the crossbow?
Yes.
All right, so you fire off, and the bolt seems to hit. I believe that is a D6.
All All right.
So D6 is the regular old gambling die.
Okay. Okay.
And then you add your dexterity modifier to whatever you roll on that D8.
Add dexterity to it.
Yeah, your modifier, yeah.
Okay. So that would come to a 15. I rolled a 2.
You rolled a what?
I rolled a 2.
Okay, so
My dexterity.
your dexterity modifier, so it's a +1. So those
There's a modifier button here.
it's okay. Well, so I'm looking at your character sheet right now.
Okay.
So your dexterity is a 13, which means things that require dexterity you add +1 to. There's a whole system to it.
Okay.
But so what did you roll on the D8?
The D. Oh, I think I was.
I'm sorry, on the D6. I'm sorry.
I rolled a 2.
A 2 + 1 is 3 damage to the one that was barely hanging on, and it's enough to drop that bandit.
That was a complicated attack.
It's all right, bud. You're learning. So all that remains is the bandit to the south of Torin, and it is Torin's turn now. Awaken from your charmed person spell.
Yeah, I like whip around because these 2 bandits had run up on me, and I didn't even know because I was out of it. And I'm just like, holy shit! Flame and yeah, I want to try that searing thing I talked about. So I panic and like go to like hit him with my hammer. It says it's a bonus. It says a bonus action for that searing smite.
Uh-huh.
The next time you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack during the spell's duration, your weapon flares with white hot intensity. So I like panic and cast a spell and swing to like hit him with my hammer.
Beautiful. You like take your god's name in vain. Holy Moradin! All right. So that gives you bonus to your attack or your damage.
It does. If I hit the creature, it deals 1d6 extra fire damage.
Awesome. So let's roll that attack.
Okay, so d20 gets
That's correct.
2.
You rolled a 2?
Yeah.
You don't have any bonus actions you can do? No, I guess that was your...
So.
But so that charge stays until the next time you hit somebody.
Yeah, it doesn't actually cast until I hit someone with it, it says.
Perfect. Okay. All right. Then it is this bandit's turn. And oof. He saw that white hot intensity, and he's going to try and match it with his scimitar. He rolls a 16. Torin, we should have figured out what your armor class was, because I think he might have hit you.
Yeah, I think so. I have it on my sheet listed as a 14.
Okay, yeah, so we're going to say this bandit hits you with the scimitar and does... And again, everybody, sorry, I just moved, so everything's kind of wacky right now. He does 5 damage with the scimitar as it slashes down. Maybe it cuts your arm, Torin.
Ouch. Ow!
Waddle, you're up. So you just saw the last bandit standing slice and take a nice little cut out of your dwarven friend's arm.
So I'm just gonna like leap out of the tree and I'm shout, "Don't you touch my friends!"
I don't know you.
That's not my catchphrase. That's who is that?
my
Velvet?
horse.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna like ferociously like leap out of the tree at him. Maybe I can like grapple his face.
So if you, since you guys are new, if you are ever on the opposite sides of a enemy, both of you who are attacking, who are on opposite sides, have advantage on the person you're attacking.
Oh.
But there has to be a straight line between you two. So like, just for example, if Dusk was here, Dusk would not get opportunity, but Torin and Waddle would. If Waddle was here, Waddle and Dusk would get opportunity.
Well, let me take advantage of this guy.
Yeah. Do it. All right, so you've masterfully jumped out of 2 trees. So we're going to have you flip on out behind this bandit on the other side of Torrin. And now you can make your 2 attacks. You can make your staff attack, and then you can punch.
Let's do it.
All right, roll 2 20s and add +5 to those.
Ugh, what the fuck? 2 and a 3.
Oh, you know what? So you're making 2 attacks, but you have advantage, so you get to roll those 2 dice twice and take the highest of the 2 rolls.
Good, because those were abysmal. All right, so far my high is 3. I rolled an 11.
Uh-huh.
And I rolled a 14.
Assuming you have bonuses to both, those will both hit, partner.
Where's my bonus feelings? What is that against?
So you from what I understood, your staff hit and then your punch hit.
Yeah.
So
Sounds
your
like
staff, I think because you're using one hand on the staff and then punching, you don't get the D8. I think it's a D6 and a D4.
D6.
And then your unarmed is a D4.
So I rolled a 6, and let's see, D4 is a 3.
So, yeah.
Adam is watching the stream right now.
What's going on, buddy?
Adam, help us!
Adam, help us! We're dying.
So, Waddle leaps out of the tree. I imagine he plunges his quarterstaff down onto the bandit's head to get over him, lands back behind him, and swings in with a final punch behind him. Like a masterful chop or a... What is that?
Right in his butt. I just
Right in his butt. You chop his butt.
Punch his butt.
What up?
Severed his spine if I killed him.
And you drop the last of the bandits. Congratulations, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did most of the work.
You did kill 3. You killed 4 out of the 5 people that attacked him.
He did kind of... he was waiting, and then he would just pop out.
I put all the Patriot moves out for that one.
At least I brutally destroyed the disgusting the masochist. That was good.
I still feel weird. I'm like, did someone I knew died? I don't know.
It's like a dream. You're like, I feel like I remember her, but I was at a bar.
Did we go to high school together?
You can't stop crying, but you don't know why.
Let us see.
I imagine while we're talking, the fire's getting bigger. It's like, we should probably move.
Oh, yeah, there's that.
Yeah, Velvet set the woods on fire. Is there anything we can do about that?
I could take my spirit hand and like do a bunch of dirt, sort of put it out.
So you're just trying not to do the work yourself?
Or we could just walk away, you know.
Let nature take its course.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're
movie off in the sunset.
you're standing in the middle of like a pretty well maintained road, surrounded by bodies, and a patch of the woods is on fire.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Yeah, we should probably get out of here, guys.
Let's keep going. Yeah.
Wait, let's see what they have on it first. Any loot?
Oh, yeah.
Excellent call, Master Dwarf. You find a pouch containing 50 gold,
Nice.
Huzzah.
as well as a map to the bandits' camp.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's interesting.
Ooh, should we go there, make sure they're not more that could harass people?
It does not seem too far off.
maybe there's no one left. Maybe we can just take their stuff.
Maybe we should.
Do you want to follow the map to the bandits' camp?
I
It
vote
seems to
yeah.
be on the way.
Like rest beforehand or anything.
It seems to be on the way to the safflower
Yeah,
field.
yeah.
so,
It does not seem too far out.
Hey, does that dragon tooth like give us any kind of indication of where we're going, or does it have a glow or something to it that?
You're still pretty far out. You guys have only been traveling for a couple of hours, and this was a pretty long trek.
Okay.
Yeah, I like look at it because I think I have it in my pack and be like, no.
Well,
I kind of smell it, making sure it's not doing anything weird.
Did you taste it a little?
Yeah, just touch it a little with my tongue.
Like, hey, it tastes like tooth.
we can ground it up and use it.
I mean, if you think about it, most things taste like tooth because most things you.
Oh shit!
I'm sorry.
Oh dear.
So you guys pull out the map. You're able to get a pretty quick bearing and wander off about 20 minutes off the path and stumble upon the bandits' camp. It seems to be abandoned. You feel like if you wanted to, you could probably rest up here.
Is there any more stuff to loot?
There are 4 bedrolls with burlap sacks near them. It's sets of filthy clothes, maybe a picture or two of somebody they loved.
I'm gonna take a picture.
All right.
There was a mage. Can I detect any magic at the camp?
Yes, you can. Let me see. So before I get to the magic stuff, there are 4 unlabeled jars filled with a pungent yellow paste. And then a number of crates labeled mercantile, containing bolts of cloth, spices, and trade goods that you estimate are probably worth about 100 gold. There are also 4 horses lashed to a couple of nearby trees, and there's a couple tents surrounding a fire pit.
Ooh.
So Dusk, you sit there and you tap into the arcane vibrations of the universe, and you start to get a faint emanation from inside one of the tents. There's a chest, and there seems to be little wisps of arcane aura spilling out.
Okay, I will go investigate that chest inside the tent.
Meanwhile, I also have +4. It says on medicine. Can I check to see what's in those potions? Do I know anything? Or?
Sure. Dusk, the chest looks to be locked. If anybody has thieves' tools, they might be able to pry it open.
Why I
got
have
those.
some thieves' tools.
Wait, no, I
Great.
don't. I got tinker tools.
I'm gonna walk out of the tent with the chest and kind of just like slam it onto the ground and say, "Who's got thieves' tools to open this thing?"
Torin, you're almost shook out of your concentration when Dusk throws the chest down, but you're able to recognize that this substance is some sort of insect repellent.
Insect repellent, huh?
Each jar contains about 3 deuces. 3 doses. So there
And there's 4 of them, you said?
are 4 yellow pungent jars of paste that each contain 3 doses of insect repellent.
I'm gonna be like, I don't know why they had these, but we'll take them. Give them each take one.
Yeah, man, mosquitoes are vicious around here.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take one.
All right, Velvet, you said you have thieves' tools that came in your pack?
Yeah. I'll pull them out and give that chest a go. See what's rattling inside.
That was from your background, huh? All right, so you rolled a 16
Sweet.
plus your dexterity. Yeah, so you're able to pop that chest open real easy.
Pop, pop.
There's a few sets of slightly less than filthy clothes. There is a mage's spellbook bundled in an oiled leather haversack.
Whoa.
I'll take that, thank you.
I call dibs on. Oh, okay.
And you guys remember to write this stuff down too.
I'm writing it down.
Yeah.
There is a lockbox, an unlocked lockbox that contains 25 gold.
Okay.
I
And-
take that.
and 3 scrolls.
Scrolls.
A scroll, they're magic spells.
Okay.
A scroll of comprehend language.
Okay.
A scroll of remove curse.
Okay.
And a scroll of silence.
Okay.
Now, I believe, Velvet, because you are a wizard, there is a way to take these scrolls and put them in the spell book so you can learn those new spells.
Okay.
So, remind me, we'll look into that later.
Can you read them off again one more time?
Comprehend language, remove curse, silence.
Okay.
And those are the same as the magic spell. It's just a scroll is a one-time use. And then in between adventures, I believe your character takes time to transfer the scrolls over into the spell book so that you have access to them.
I dig it. Okay.
Let's see. Let's look at everybody's stuff. What's up?
Does Velvet just snag up all the scrolls, or can I get into a little scrap and grab one right before he grabs the last one, and I pull it away from him just in time?
I say that they're trained
You said-
to be bloodied and bruised bandits rather. I think I'm going to take these. Thank you very much.
Could you speak closer to the mic? You were real glitchy.
You couldn't hear me?
No, sorry.
Missed you, man.
Damn. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. As I was saying, I think I'm gonna actually take these scrolls for myself since you kind of left me back there, sort of bloodied and bruised, and not really looking out for my back. So I think I'm gonna take these today.
I still haven't let go of the last scroll that he's holding on to. I'm still holding on to it.
So as you're holding on to this, as you two are like fighting over this scroll, you feel some sort of extra friend magic sprinkle over you from outside of the universe, and a small hidden container in the chest that you guys are fighting over slides open, and there's 45 extra gold. So as you're trying to take this scroll, you notice that happen.
I let go of the scroll and I reach for the money.
There you go, and I shove the scroll hastily into my robes.
I will let you guys know that spell came from our chat.
Ooh.
From Protextor Party.
Oh.
Also, we're down. We started this stream with 60-something viewers, and we're down to 4. So, but
Those numbers.
you can watch all of these streams on the internetbroadcastsystem.com. They're all up there. So, you guys feel like you've looted through enough of this stuff. You can continue down the road if you guys want to camp out for the night. You feel relatively safe here. You feel like you took care of everybody who stayed at this place.
We should. I think we should get out and rest up.
Yeah.
Everybody agree?
Yeah, we should rest. Let me take a look at those injuries.
Right.
So you guys decide to make camp. You start dressing your wounds. Dusk maybe starts fiddling on his instrument, regaling the tales of today's battles. So thus ends the first day of the 3-day trek towards the fields that you guys originally were ending out on. We're going to call that the game for tonight.
Cool.
We've still got stuff to move and yada. But what we will say is you guys will now, after resting up, will hit level 2.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh,
Um,
sick.
so we can talk about that in between our adventures, or if you guys want to just talk about it on stream next time, we'll figure that out. But yeah, we're about to hit 2 hours, and I'm still pretty exhausted from moving, so I think we're gonna call it there.
Sounds
Cool.
fantastic.
Sounds
Cool.
good to me.
But thank you guys so much for playing tonight. I'm gonna kick the stream to outro, and then I'll give you guys a formal goodbye. But thanks everybody out there for watching the internet broadcast system. Every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central, the AXE+ARCANA D&D game. Tomorrow night, Thursdays at 8, is Volcano Gaming Club. We play some Rocket League. Come hang out or whatever, or not. But we thank you guys for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.